Hello, and welcome back to the next part of the White Album 2 manga. We are currently reading through Volume 3. Setsuna and Haruki finally reconnecting through text messages, and Haruki's got his ensemble article published. So the magazine has just come out, and he wanted to give it to Setsuna. Setsuna ended up picking it up, and she picked it up before he was able to give it to her and saw that it was clearly about Kazusa and cried about it. Though Haruki does not yet know that. So, let's continue from here. It's snowing. I hate the snow. It makes me remember that incredibly happy time. That incredibly sad time. Haruki-kun. Imagine looking up at the sky and just seeing the snow and immediately hating it. And the fact that she has the kanji for snow in her name is also really sad. You really will come, won't you? Well, let's hope. He's ditched her enough times to make her wonder. Session 15. Christmas Eve for 2. Thank you very much for your patronage. Tonight is Christmas Eve. My first date with Setsuna in 3 years. I left home slightly early and stopped at a jewelry shop along the way to buy a present. Aw, it's too bad the manga skips over so many things, because the whole thing about Takeya and Io kind of setting up this Christmas Eve date and tricking Haruki into buying Takeya's movie tickets, buying his dinner reservation, and then Takeya sneakily saying like, oh, I have a hotel reservation. That was really cool and cute to see that, to see the friends still looking out for Haruki and Setsuna. It's not like the mistake I made 3 years ago. Nothing super special, but maybe a little special. Not something anyone would feel let down over, but not the kind to get any excessive expectations up either. A perfectly ordinary Christmas present to give to a woman. Yeah, that's what you keep telling yourself, buddy. Snow. The train might run late. I should hurry. So, you understand, right? I'm begging you. Okay, it does actually go back and describe this. I'll never ask anything of you again. Look, I do feel bad for you getting dumped on Christmas Eve, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna buy off the tickets you bought. I'm seriously up against the wall here. I might not even be able to eat tomorrow. Come on, Takeya. We know you're lying. For my sake too, Haruki. Dinner tickets included. 30,000 yen would be fine. It's like $300. It's a very expensive dinner. Hey, no, if you haggle it down any further, I'm seriously gonna die. But these are for a specific date, right? I have work until the end of the year. No need to worry on that front, senpai. Huh? The manager just changed the shifts around. There won't be a problem. Wait, changed the shifts? Why? Because I want to work until the end of the year. Yes, but this is really sudden. Please, Kitahara-san. Everything is just lining up so conveniently, huh? In exchange, I'm going to have you all over the schedule for the start of the new year. Sugiura-san said she can't come in on the 3rd day, which is basically our busiest day of the year. That does sound tough. Yeah, I'll help, I guess. Then enjoy the rest of your December, but please, please, please come in for January. I feel like this was all contrived somehow. I wonder why you're feeling that way. I wonder. All right, here, 2 tickets for Christmas Eve. Takeya must already have known things would go this way when he started trying to force these on me. Butting in as usual. Oh, but look at the smile that he has when he says that. That's really, really sweet. Like, yes, he knows his friends are butting in, but he also gets that sense of like, dang, my friends are really cool. Like, they're looking out for me. They want the best for me. That's a good feeling. There will be a delay on both tracks due to railed car inspections. We apologize for the inconvenience. Am I going to be late? Possibly. But this is common in Japan in the winter. There's nothing you can do. They need to shovel the snow off the tracks. They need to make sure everything is safe to go. I'll let her know, just in case. Haruki-kun? Look how nervous she is. Oh, God. Because it's like that time. It's like her birthday when he was like, I'm going to be late. I promise I'll be there. And then he never showed up. Hey, sorry. I'm on my way right now. But I'm going to be a bit late. Oh, that makes sense, I guess, with this weather. Even if I'm a bit late, I'm heading straight there. If the movie starts, go in without me. No, she's not gonna do that. Oh, wait, but I have the tickets. Sorry. Actually, if you don't make it in time for the movie, why don't we go shopping around or something? Sure. I'm sorry, Setsuna. This shouldn't have... Stop. Don't keep apologizing. You don't have to do that. Just come and I'll be happy. That's literally all she wants. This is the baseline for her happiness, is Haruki actually showing up. It's such a low bar. Sounds like we'll be leaving with a 10-minute delay. I guess we'll be there in about 20 minutes. If you can find somewhere warm to wait. Yeah, I will. 20 minutes? Really? You promise? She's so nervous and so worried about this. Poor girl. Haruki-kun, it's snowing. I hate snow. Oh, that's awful. This is a really good panel, though. I really think they did a good job with this and expressing how terrified Setsuna is right now. And the fact that she does have a trigger, and her trigger is the falling snow, because that day when she was waiting, her birthday, she was waiting all night for him to show up, and nope, he was off gallivanting around with Kazusa. But he is sure running. Setsuna! Haruki-kun! It's dangerous to run in the snow. I am so sorry. Don't apologize. It's not your fault. She immediately has her hanky. Brushing him off. He's probably very sweaty too. Haruki's always weirdly sweaty. The movie is about to start. Let's go. Yeah. It's still coming down. Yeah. Aw, look at them, young adults in love. But there's something about Setsuna today. Oh, this? What do you think? It looks good on me, right? I got it as a present from this wonderful guy. Are you jealous? No, I'm not. Aw, her cute smile here. She's genuinely so happy to be spending time with him. It's a pretty cheap bracelet. Well, I'm a pretty cheap girl. I could easily be won over by something like this. I'm so touched that I can barely even swallow this fancy dinner. That's kind of the opposite of the ideal result from a cost-effectiveness standpoint. Setsuna, please eat your dinner. Haruki paid like 30,000 yen for it. Are you okay, though? What do you mean? You've hardly touched your food. I've been on a diet in anticipation of this long-awaited date. That's not good for your body. Don't let your nutrition get unbalanced. If I'd have known you would say that, I wouldn't have said anything. But I'm sorry if I worried you. Dude, I'd be so annoyed if I were the guy and I spent 30,000 yen on dinner and my girlfriend was like, oh, I'm on a diet. I would be so angry. Like, are you kidding me? Can't your diet be paused for one Christmas Eve dinner? Seriously. Hey, so I have one more thing to give you. Mm-hmm. The way that they drew this panel is really cool. Look at Setsuna's face. The fact that we can't see her eyes and she's not smiling and her expression just kind of looks frozen. They really did a good job with that. Actually, I've been wondering when you would give it to me since before the movie started. Sorry. This is the magazine with my first article in it. Writing articles is a little outside the usual scope of my work there, but... Well, this is unusual. You don't normally brag so casually. I feel like it's kind of a significant achievement for me. Huh? Kazusa? Oh. And it's an interesting way to depict her expression too, because we as the readers know Setsuna's already seen this article. She knows, she's probably read it 100 times at this point. She knows that Haruki wrote about Kazusa. She's very upset about it. But here she's trying to act like she hasn't already read it. So she's trying to keep that poker face. And as the reader now, we can see she's really trying to hide her expression. It's an interesting way to depict that. This month's ensemble has a special feature on a certain young pianist. My boss is pretty sharp. She figured out that Toma and I were classmates and gave me the job. In other words, the fact that I was able to do this is purely because of connections. If Toma hadn't become this famous, I never would have been given this job. Sounds like an excuse. She didn't know that when she gave you the job. Just saying. I just used her. I thought it would give me an advantage in my job search, so I sold her. Oh, wow. I can't believe you wrote this. Wrote what? All of this. It's ridiculous from start to end. Contrary to my expectations, Setsuna had a very charming reaction. This scene is so painful too, as the reader, because we know this isn't her true reaction. We know this isn't genuine. And the fact that she's kind of crying, it's not that she thinks it's funny. She's just using that as an excuse. She's genuinely almost crying. That's so sad. I wrote it that way to sell. Right now, Toma, or Kazusa, is an entity for me to write about so I can gain recognition. At some point, whatever feelings I may have had to her turned into that. That's why I keep trying to get to the core of things, so I can put everything onto Kazusa for the sake of building our new relationship. That isn't true, is it? Yeah. Because this is... No, it's very well written. Kazusa was definitely like this. Setsuna, the queen of poker face. Her grades were at rock bottom all 3 years. She was a delinquent all through high school because she assumed her mother had abandoned her. I feel bad for Kazusa, but you really hit the mark. Assumed? I get so mad when characters talk about Kazusa's mom. Assumed her mom abandoned her. Like, literally shut up. She was abandoned. 100% super horribly abandoned by her mother. This is not something to laugh about. This is not like, oh, she assumed she was abandoned, but she wasn't. She was just left on her own for 3 years when she was still a child. Assumed. God, I am seething with rage over that sentence. Huh? You think so? Yep. I will gladly accept this, and let me congratulate you again. You bought these 2 wonderful gifts for me, but I can't give you anything in return. Oh, don't worry about that. I just decided to get... Actually, I deliberately didn't buy anything. Huh? She spoke like an adorable, willful child, but her moist eyes were overflowing with the kind of bewitching charm that pulls men in uncontrollably. I told everyone that I would be staying somewhere else tonight. As a man, seeing Setsuna like this drove me nearly out of my mind. Ooh, how scandalous. How womanly. It's so common, so self-centered, so pushy, but will you accept it anyway? What I've been meaning to give you since 3 years ago. Myself. Oh, that's so cheesy. It's very cute. Like, don't get me wrong. So cheesy. Oh, we rarely get to see Setsuna like this. A little bit of fan service. She looks good with her hair pushed back like that. I'll be fine. I've always loved Haruki-kun, and he wanted me. So I don't feel a single shred of anxiety. I know I won't regret this either. I'm sorry, Kazusa. Today I'm going to take Haruki-kun away from you. I mean, honestly, Kazusa's been gone for years. At this point, just move on. You don't need to think about it every 5 seconds. Just move on. Oh, God. The more I try to calm myself down, the more my own desires are exposed. Even now, I'm worried that if I see that look in Setsuna's eyes again, some beast within me will awaken. I can't turn back now. All I can do is resolve myself. But in that case, I have to make absolutely sure I don't cause Setsuna any pain. When morning comes, I have to reassure her from the bottom of my heart that she made the right choice. So she'll smile at me. I mean, not that like they have to sleep together at this point or anything, but they should move on. And if they both want to be together, then just decide to be together. You know, whether you're taking it to the next level or not, just decide to be together already. What? Don't look at me like that. She's literally, it's a magazine. She's not looking at you. Always making me feel ridiculous. Are you a celebrity? The up-and-comer we all expected? A thoroughbred, blessed with beauty and talent and pedigree? Ridiculous, delinquent girl. If I hadn't put you on the right path, you'd just be a shut-in now, living quietly and comfortably on your parents' money. Honestly, Haruki is disgusting here. Really? Really, you want to have, like... It's just mean. It's literally just mean. You are not so self-important. Hey, Kazusa, after today, I'm going to forget all about you. Will I be able to forget? What are you, wimping out? You decided to be alone with Setsuna, right? Don't get all nervous now. Dude, Haruki's losing his mind. Talking to a magazine cover. He is losing it. I'm famous enough to give solo performances in Europe now. I'm in a completely different world from mediocre people like you. So you better forget all about me. You can do this. Everything will work out with time. Literally losing his mind. Kazusa's so cute. Bye, Haruki. Shoves it under the bed. I'm done. Oh, then I'll go ahead and just a minute. Phew. At times like this, should I get naked first? No, maybe it's better to let him undress me? Should I get in the bed or on the chair? She's so innocent. She's so cute. Frequent image from the movies. Oh my god. I'll wait in the bed. Why was that in the bed? I mean, we know why. Because Haruki was literally talking to Kazusa 2 seconds ago. I'm sorry, Kazusa. I don't want you to see me like this. Wait. Why would it be in a place like this? Yeah, why indeed? Unless Haruki was literally just staring at it. Setsuna? The atmosphere in here is decidedly different from 10 minutes ago. Yeah, because the girl that you're about to sleep with just caught you oogling the girl you cheated on her with. So, hi, Faye. The moment I saw what was under her hand, I understood everything. The truth is, I've actually read this article loads of times already. The careless way I went about hiding it must have been out of a sense of guilt. I bought it the day it came out, and over and over. Particularly the part between pages 12 and 16. Setsuna easily saw through the part I'd handled. Nothing you're saying is any different from the way you were back then, chasing after Kazusa. I feel bad here for Setsuna because he absolutely should not have been searching through this magazine. But as far as the content of the magazine goes, dude, you both just need to drop it, okay? Yes, he had a crush on a girl. Yes, if she were magically back in Japan, they would probably still be dating, but she's not. And you need to understand that, and you need to move on. Both of them, really. Speaking poorly of her at the start, then putting all your effort into sticking up for her. And at the end, hiding your own embarrassment with unnecessary lecturing. This article is your own words from back then completely unchanged. And now that I've found this love letter with all these feelings in it, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, it basically is a love letter to Kazusa. And that's tough. Don't touch me. It was a clear rejection. I have to say something. Deny it somehow. You're a liar, Haruki-kun. Liar. 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 While I was in the shower, you were talking to Kazusa. You got the courage from Kazusa to give up on her. Kazusa encouraged you to sleep with me. This is kind of stupid. Like, I've always thought this was kind of stupid, the whole talking to the magazine. But it is upsetting that he was actually looking at the magazine, even if not talking to it. That's not fair, Haruki-kun. After all these years, you're still lying to me. And you meant to keep going like that, crushing yourself down. All for my sake. That's tough. Forcing himself to be with Setsuna for Setsuna's sake is still not a good thing. And there's where Takeya and Io, I feel like, are a little too pushy. If they're not ready to be together, it's just going to hurt both of them to keep trying like this, which clearly has happened. Either get over it or split. I don't remember much of what happened after that. Next thing I knew, I was sitting on a bench at the station, turning myself in circles with a million questions. And honest to God, like, this scene is powerful in the manga, right? Like, I have goosebumps. I hate it. I'm sad. I'm upset. In the game, though, when Setsuna starts wailing and she's just shrieking, crying, dude, I cried so much. It was such a powerful scene. It still is, but like, my God, the whole scene playing out is a lot longer. And they're a lot more honest about their feelings in the game. Obviously, they have more time to stretch it out. So good. So, so good. I know Setsuna loves Kazusa as much. That's why she couldn't overlook the existence of Kazusa within me. Every time she tried to get into my heart, she locked eyes with the memories of Kazusa there. In other words, Setsuna and I will never be able to walk on together again. Is that it? Yeah, this. Obviously, it looks kind of cute and funny in chibi form, but oh my God, hearing her just shrieking out in pain is one of the worst and best parts in the game. It's so well done. Poor Setsuna. Like, they were so close to reconnecting, but clearly they were not ready. Setsuna's not over it enough, right? She's kind of a shell of herself. Haruki is absolutely a shell of himself, but he's just starting to grow out of that. He has good coworkers. He has good friends. He's just started, he went to the literature department party. These are really good things that will help them mature to the point where they can actually come together again. But until they're both secure in that, it's not going to happen. So, one step at a time. So, thanks so much for joining me on this chapter of the White Album 2 manga, and I'll be back with the next chapter shortly. So until then, hope you take care. See you.